Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Impact7. Today I'm going to be playing F1 25. This is my team Season 2 Episode 17. We're at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now, really appreciate it. Please don't forget that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Really would appreciate my road to 2,000 subscribers. If you want to keep up to date my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links all free as usual are in the description box down below. Also please don't forget that notification bell, just can keep up to date my latest content. I'd like to apologise that I'm, 5-6 minutes late. Had a bit of technical issues, but we're here. So, Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Drivers and constructor standings. I'll get through those in a few moments. Manish, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. How are you? So, driver standings first of all. Max Verstappen is leading, 273 points. George Russell is in second with 220. So, 53 points separating the top two teams, top two drivers, sorry. So, in a commanding position for the Drivers' Championship. We've still got a few races to go. This is race 17 of 24. So, that's 7 races to go. So, it's all to play for. Just like we were able to catch Lando Norris, who was out in the lead quite significantly, and to be honest, at the end stages of this season I thought it was just his to win, to be honest, but we've been able to close in the gap and obviously extend now to where we're 60 plus points clear of him. So we're in a good position. Can't be complacent. We've been very consistent in these last couple of races. Since Canada we haven't finished below third, so even though we may not have won every race from Canada, actually no, even Spain actually, where we finished second, we still made sure we've been on the podium and getting those points in. So we've been very consistent. Hopefully we can continue that good run of form. So then we've got Charles Leclerc in third with 217 points. Lando Norris is in fourth with 215. Second, third and fourth are separated by just 5 points. Really all to pay for there. They're very close. Kimi Antonelli in fifth with 200 points. Yuki Tsunoda in sixth with 162. Ayrton Senna in 7th with 138 points. Brendan Leigh is in 8th with 89. Alexander Albon is in 9th with 75 points. And riding out the top 10 is his teammate Oscar Piastri in 10th with 73 points. So that's the top 10. From 11th to 14th are the last drivers with points. That's Carlos Sainz in 11th with 38 points. Fernando Alonso in 12th with 15. Pierre Gasly in 13th place with 6. Liam Lawson in 14th place with 3. All the other drivers all have 0 points. That is Lance Stroll, Esteban Ocon, Oliver Burman, Jack Doohan, Nico Hulkenberg, Gabriel Bortoleto, Isaac Hadjar and Paul Aron. That's the Drivers' Championship. In the Constructors, Mercedes are leading 420 points. We've got a nice gap over second place team Red Bull with 377 points. We've been able to close the gap on Red Bull. So Impact Racing in third with 362 points. So separating from Red Bull by 15 points. Really all down to Max Verstappen, to be honest, whether we can catch Red Bull or not. So we shall see how the rest of this season goes. I think we're way too far away from Mercedes. We're going to need an implosion from Mercedes in order to even get anywhere near them. Ferrari are in 4th, 355 points. McLaren are in 5th with 148 points. Williams are in 6th with 41. Aston Martin are in 7th with 15. Alpine are in 8th with 6. And then the last 3 drivers are Haas, Kick Sauber and Racing Bulls. Nikki, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. The YouTube bot in your Discord has posted your live stream 2 times. No, it was more than that because I was having technical issues trying to start the stream. So anytime I try to do anything where I click go live and then it doesn't work, it still pops up on the my video feed that it's on, but it's all good. I was keeping track of it anyway, so I sorted it out. It should only just be one now that's on there, and I'm looking at it, and it's got the right link for the stream, so it's all good. Yeah, all good now. So, how you doing, by the way, Nikki? You good? Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. So, full qualifying. Race is 26 laps. 50% race distance during both qualifying and the race. Let's just have a look at that. Alright, without further ado, let's go.
And a warm welcome here ahead of qualifying for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Normally these streets are lined with vehicles, it's non-stop traffic jams, but today the roads are...
Alright, give me a quick radio check please, radio check.
Radio check.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. Reduce the amount of fuel we have on board. Make sure I have the right car set up on. Alright. Let's see. Nicky's happy because Arsenal can't win against Man City. Come on now. If it was Sunderland and we didn't win, okay, fine. I can completely understand you celebrating, but it's Man City. The fact that we were losing and we were close to losing, and we were able to that's a bit too loud, and we were able to get at least a point, I'm not too sad about. I'm disappointed with the overall starting lineup, absolutely. Let's go. You didn't watch the race? You should have. It was pretty good, to be honest. I liked it. Hopefully I can get a bit of a... Oh, I was going to hit the wall there. Hopefully I can pull a Max Verstappen in this race and just pull away and just enjoy life. Because that's what he did in the real F1 race. I'm not too sure what Oscar Piastri was thinking of, to be honest, with what happened to him. This was going to be no rain, but yet look at the clouds. This is going to rain at any moment. I did check on last season's race. I finished third. And I started on the hard tyres, went to the mediums, so I might actually copy that. That might actually be a good strat. Okay, I made the corner. Woo! Missed the apex there a bit. One good thing for us is that I think after this race we'll be unlocking another tier for, I think it's chassis and aerodynamics. So we'll be able to max out the car in those two departments.
And we've been pushed down to P20.
We're slower than Piastri. What? How are we slower than Piastri? Of all the drivers, Piastri has not been one that's been anywhere near pole position at all throughout this whole season, yet so all of a sudden now he's in first place. That's kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. Bit closer to the wall. To be honest, when you're in the street circuit, you have to be. If you watch Monaco, whether it be I'm doing the race or even in real life, you see how close the cars need to get in order to actually be effective. It's crazy. How's what? A 23.9. Am I really that slow in the final sector? What? Did I miss something? Did I not hit DRS? Hold on. Rewind. There needs to be an investigation. Did I not hit DRS or something? Why I'm so slow? So I'm just quickly check. I'm just doing a rewind here on the stream. Let me move this over. There we go. I'm confused. Did I not hit DRS? I did hit DRS and I hit overtake. How am I so slow then in the final sector? That's very worrying. Even though I'm half a second, well, not even half a second actually. What's that? 3 tenths? 3 tenths and a little bit between me and Lando. Senna just picked me. How am I so slow? A 22.8 for Ayrton Senna, yet somehow I did a 23.9. I'm confused about that. 1.1 seconds slower in the final sector alone compared to Ayrton Senna. Confused. Very, very confused on that. Not too sure how that makes sense. At this rate, I'll take 3rd place. With how slow I am. That is stunning. I'm at a loss for words for that. Okay, so the first 6 cars eliminated in Q1 are Esteban Ocon, Brendan Leigh, he's not staying with us for next season. Absolutely not. He was lucky to even be in the car for this season. I wanted it to be Verstappen and Button as my 2 drivers, but for some reason the game decided that I signed Button to renew his contract, then I signed Verstappen and left Brendan Leigh alone, but for some reason it swapped Button for Verstappen and kept Brendan Leigh, even though I didn't offer him a contract. Make that make sense. Jack Dooham, Nico Hulkenberg, Paul Aron, Isaac Hadjar. One thing they should definitely add in this game is the ability to change the driver mid-season. Obviously, it may cost you money, and obviously that adds to the cost cap, so that...
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
Engineer interrupted me there. But obviously that will negatively impact your cost cap, fair enough. But it should be an option for you to do that. And then it might obviously be a bit more expensive to go after the driver you want, because you have to get them out of their contract. Fair enough. But it still should be an option. Because for me, mid-season, I would have got rid of Brendan Leigh and maybe got Carlos Sainz, for example. Wouldn't be as expensive as, let's say, Charles Leclerc, who's someone I would want to get. But Carlos Sainz is an infinitely better driver than Brendan Leigh. And he'd at least get, I think, at least into qualifying 3 with our car. Alright, I'm not too sure what the hell's going on in the final sector. Ooh, didn't me do that. Not too sure what the hell's going on in the final sector, why we're so slow. We're in 3rd place in Q1, which isn't too bad, but that final sector is worrying. Not to mention the fact that we were fastest in the 1st sector, which means the 1st sector is pretty much, what, 2 straights and then 2 corners, and that's pretty much it. So how on earth we're so slow is beyond me. I'm confused. I'm at a loss. Missed the apex a bit there. Jesus. Kind of surprised my left front's still on the car. A little bit of a slide there.
And that's P13, P13.
Why are you telling me that now? I haven't even set my lap yet. He's talking to me while I'm on my fine lap. Another reason why I want to fire him. So fastest in the first 2 sectors. That was a much more better corner than I did in Q1. Let's see what my middle sector, oh, my final sector is now. Got no excuses here. Switch run to the line. 1 minute 38.1. Top. Let's see how everyone else does. If I get beaten by Oscar Piastri again, yeah, there's some serious questions need to be asked. Look at that big... You know what? Hold on. Let me pause. There is a huge train here. Look at this. No, oh, damn it. I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Good thing when I did the flashback, I've already done my lap. Thank God for that. This is what I want to see. Look at this. All these guys, 1, 2, Aston Martin's there. Then you've got McLaren not too far behind. You've got another McLaren. You've got a Ferrari. Don't think I didn't see the Ferrari there at the back. Look. Got a Ferrari right behind him. How is he doing his lap, please? How is he doing his lap? That doesn't make any sense at all. Yet somehow he's going to post a quick time. Watch. Let's see where Senna is. Senna's 5th. How? How does that make sense? But look, once again, 3rd sector. Look how slow I am. Look how slow I am in the final sector. It's the exact same. Make that make sense. Because it don't make sense to me. I am so confused. I don't understand how I'm so slow. I really don't. I'm not too sure what I'm doing wrong there, to be honest. But once again, shouldn't have to go out again. So confused. Okay, so the next 6 cars eliminated in Q2 are Liam Lawson, Oscar Piastri, Oliver Burman, Pierre Gasly, Lance Stroll, and Gabriel Bortoleto. Now here we go for the pole position shootout.
Okay, let's have a comms check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Radio check.
Hee. I'm so confused. Let me add a bit more front wing. I want to see what happens. Probably going to be the case where the rear end's just going to be crazy hard to control. But we'll see. Even the AI is having trouble turning in. That's not good. Oh, might get a bit of a slipstream here off of the Ferrari. Yeah, I think I might get a bit of distant slipstream. Front end's feeling pretty good right now. So far so good. 1 minute 37.6 from Ayrton Senna. With the curb on the left there. Here we go. Fastest in the middle sector. I'm at 37.2 from Charles Leclerc. I'm at 37.9 for me. Wow. 5th place. That was a bit disappointing, that one. First sector's pretty close. Middle sector, no. Okay, that experiment didn't really work. Oops. Let's speed things up a bit. Let's go. Okay, everyone who wants to be out is already out, so don't have to worry about them getting in my way. Here we go. Oh, no, lost it. That's it. Game over. Damn it, man. It's only the second corner and I mess it up. Ah, that was not good. That was not good at all. Just return to garage. Damn. Definitely should have done better than that. Charles Leclerc, top.
Well, that wraps
Well
up
done.
qualifying, but don't worry. We'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
So top 10 is as follows. Charles Leclerc in 2nd, George Russell 3rd, Ayrton Senna in 3rd, sorry. Lando Norris in 4th, Max Verstappen in 5th, Yuki Tsunoda in 6th, Albon in 7th, 8th is Kimi Antonelli, 9th is Fernando Alonso, and 10th is Carlos Sainz. Alright, here we go. The race. As we have been throughout this since Spain, finishing on the podium is what we're targeting here. Thank you to everyone who's at the stream, really do appreciate it, thank you.
And a warm welcome to you from Azadlik Square, heart of Baku, and
Skip that.
alongside me today.
Skip that as well. Okay, what have we got? Hards, medium, hards. Yep, we want to start on hards as well. So not many people are on medium tyres. Brendan Leigh is, I think he had a grid penalty, which is why he's at the back now.
Okay, radio check. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
So mediums, then hards, then mediums. Sorry. All right, let's do this. Here we go. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Here we are. Racing! Almost jumped the start, if I'm honest. Yep. I pretty much had to turn into Norris to make sure I didn't hit the wall there. I think minimal damage to my front wing. Got by Senna. Looks like Russell's got ahead of Leclerc. Doesn't feel like these tyres have woken up yet. It's a bit slippery. Oh, took that corner beautifully here. Now let's see how far away Norris gets from me down this long straight here. Because with the amount of time I was losing in qualifying, they should just disappear off into the distance. I'm gaining. I am gaining. I am gaining here. This is even... oh my god, almost put me in the wall. I'm even more confused about...
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
I'm even more confused about the final sector now. It wasn't just like they just disappeared. Unless... the drivers ahead of me... we're all getting slipstream. And obviously I didn't have anyone in front of me. Near the end of my lap. So Russell should have the advantage in these opening couple of laps. But then we should be able to just reel him in once the mediums start to go off a little bit. Me and Leclerc. Trying to open some sort of a gap to Norris as quickly as I can. Good thing there's a little bit of runoff there. I'm going to lose ground on Leclerc because he's got DRS. I've got no more ARS to play with now. Oh, we've got DRS. Oh, let's go. Never mind. Never mind. I'll go in London. Just try to save some ARS as much as I can. I had no idea I had DRS there. Right, lost it there, that's fine. That Mercedes is pretty quick in a straight line, that's for sure. Senna's got by Norris here. That was pretty good, that was pretty good. Definitely within DRS now. There's like a bit of deja vu here, considering what happened in Monza. Russell went very defensive immediately. There we go, fight between Leclerc and Russell.
Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 20.2 seconds.
Nicely done from Leclerc, able to get first place. Russell's not going to allow him to get away easily. Not going to be able to overtake here, so just want to stay with them. So it'll be an ERS. It's just me as Leclerc pulling away from Russell right now. Certainly feels that way right now. Trying to be a bit careful in how I apply the power and braking. Just lifting off a bit earlier than normal, going into corners. Yeah, it definitely does look like Leclerc's pulling away from him. So the medium tyre is wearing out already. Bit of a wobble there from Russell. Looks like he might be struggling a little bit. Can't allow Leclerc to get too far ahead. Don't think Russell's got DRS here, so this is a chance. Here we go. Russell's gone defensive. A little bit. He's on my inside though.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Make sure I stay ahead. Good opening 5 laps. Never overtake a few cars. I think now is about the time when the hard tyres seem to be the better tyre compared to the mediums. Missed the corner there a little bit. That was not a good corner for me overall. Lost a bit of time. He's in a heap of time down the straights, god damn!
You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff.
Yeah, I did make a bit of a mistake going through the castle section, which cost me, I think. Now 2 seconds behind Leclerc, and Russell's within DRS range now. Need to be more aware about how much DRS I've got. Again, the rear end stepped out on me. I'm losing ground. Outside of DRS, which is good. Make sure to save a bit of ERS for the straight. So right now, I just don't have the pace of Leclerc right now. Leclerc is kind of the king of this place, so I'm not too surprised he's performing so well here. Bit of a flag.
Green flag.
No, it's green again. Minor mishap. Is that Senna, maybe? Does look like it's Senna. Let's have a look. No! Oh, for crying out loud! I keep on doing that. Alright, I didn't mean to do that. Press square instead of X. Well, I think pretty much the same thing's happening anyway. So let's go again. This time, not to be a buffoon. There we go. I assume you just drive straight on. Yep, just drive straight on. Fair enough. Right, let's go. We are starting to pull away from Russell a little bit now. Also, Leclerc's pulling away from us, around 2.4 behind him. Oh my god, as soon as I turned the wheel to go for the left-hander, the rear end got a bit squirrely there. A little bit concerned I wasn't going to make the corner. Hit the wall. Would this actually be Leclerc's second win in a row? I'm sure he won in Italy and now he might win here in Azerbaijan. It's like Ferrari are now building a bit of momentum. Hit the ball out there. Got it down to 1.7. No. Let's see how high. Let's see how high it goes now. Where's part of the track for us? So it's 1.7. I'm gonna have no more ARS soon. That's it. We're done. Let's see how high it goes. Only half a second. Well, actually more than half a second, actually.
Gap to your teammate behind.
That's 0.6.
41.4 seconds.
Wasn't too bad, I guess. Come on! I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now. We do appreciate it. If you're enjoying the stream so far, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Really would appreciate it. It's 1.9, come on. If I can get within DRS range, then time I lose in the final sector down the long pit straight could nullify a little bit. Come on, go, 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 go. Jeez, that was a bit too close. And we got 9 points. Look how close it was. 1.1. No. That was 1.1 and now it's almost 2 seconds. Oh my god. This is so disappointing. I lose so much time. I lost 1.3 seconds just down that straight alone. God damn it, man. Yeah, Russell, I think, struggling on his mediums now. A little bit of wheel spin there.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Roger that. Okay, I lost a bit of time there. Too much curb on the left. Made sure to save some ERS down this long straight to try and mitigate any losses I get. Actually gained on him a little tiny bit there. A little bit late turning in. There's some curves around this track you can actually attack. Other curves you're like, nope. Have to avoid them like the plague.
Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to
Safety
form
car's
up at
out? What
reduced
for?
pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive. Okay, we're more or less into the pit window now. If you want fresh rubber during the safety car, we're ready for you.
What for? Wait a minute, hold on, hold up. Why is there a safety car? I'm going through every single... Oh. That's why. Damn, Williams decided to spin and lose its front wing. What lap is this? Lap 11? I think it's lap 11. Okay, so... looks like we're going to do a two-stop.
Copy that. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Box now, please. Box this lap.
Yep. Is Leclerc going to box as well?
Confirmed.
Or is he going to
We'll receive
continue
you
on?
at the end of this lap.
When are you supposed to be boxing? Yep, he's boxing as well. There's no way he can go on a set of mediums to the end of this race. There's no way, right? I don't know what to do! I don't know what to do! I don't know what to do. Hold on, let me go back quickly on the stream. What was the strategy originally when it comes to the mediums? How long can they go on for? That's what I'm just quickly checking. Because can I do a medium run to the end of the race? Tyres are going to be so bad though. I'm scared to do that. Granted, we'll be behind the safety car for a little bit. The more I'm speaking, the more I'm actually leaning towards the mediums. Because at least then I don't have to go into the pits again. 11 laps for the mediums. Oh my god. Okay, make or break. Mediums it is. So Leclerc's put on mediums as well. I might as well go for it as well. Guys, come on! Come on!
Problem removing the left front wheel. We need to try and put that behind us though and finish the race strong.
No, my pit crew suck. If they actually did their job properly, I would have been out ahead of Leclerc. I would have been out ahead. I can't. There's always something with these people. Look, I would have been out ages ago. I am so annoyed. I am so annoyed.
Stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
I'm so annoyed with these guys. Man. Okay, so 11 laps was the original tyre life that we were predicted to do. So we're going to have to extend this stint a little bit. Did Norris pit? Yeah, everyone else has pitted. This is going to be tough. I think this is going to be tough to keep Norris, Russell... Hold on. Norris is on hard tyres again. So Norris has to pit again. Russell doesn't. Tsunoda does. Antonelli doesn't. Gasly hasn't pitted yet, so he has to stop, obviously. Fernando Alonso, he can go to the end. Carlos Sainz, Alexander Albon. Oscar Piastri, my teammates in the pits right now. Okay, so pretty much everyone's boxing. Actually, I want to see the carnage that's happening in the pits right now, because there's going to be a bunch of people in the pits. Just an avalanche of pit stops happening. Does this pit crew make a mistake now, my teammate? Oh. Lucky. Stop just before I could actually watch them do it.
This is our true position. We're on the same strategy. They've pitted as well as us, so warm up your tyres and make the most of this stint.
Yeah, we're going to try and pull a Verstappen once the safety car goes in, which I'm hoping won't go in for the next, what, 2 laps at least? That way these mediums won't be that warm when we get started again. I'll be close to the predicted lifespan of these tyres. So, trying to take the least amount of wear out of them as I can. Try not to heavy brake. Cruise into corners. I find it hilarious that Max Verstappen's restarts for the safety car were so good and people were so annoyed by it that the FIA actually had to make a rule to stop Verstappen doing it. Hilarious. I'm going to try and do it once we start over again. Lando's on a set of hard tyres. He has to box again.
Right, let's pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead.
I'm going to be so annoyed with my pit crew if I don't win this race. And it's down to them being slow as usual. I still don't understand. For the facility improvements, one of the things you can do is improve your pit crew. And I've maxed that out. Where is the improvement, please?
Okay, let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back. Remember, we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car.
From the start of this season, no, not even this season, the start of the series, in fact, the fastest I've ever gotten is 2.4. Here and now, I've maxed out the upgrades for my pit crew, and yet still, the best I've got is 2.4. So, is the upgrade just window dressing? It's just make-believe? It's just there to just occupy space, or does it actually do something? Because I haven't seen it yet. What's my wear on? 1% on the rears. Good. Oh, no, did you see that? Leclerc just hit the wall. Where's your puncture, sir? Where's your puncture? I want to see a puncture, please. And know if that was me, that my whole left corner would have been taken off just then. Let's watch that back, because he definitely hit the wall there. Wow. He actually hit the wall. Looks like he just hit the wheel, though, so it shouldn't be too bad. Damn it. Yeah, I don't see any issues. No damage to the floor either. Damn. It's getting nervous. I'm getting a bit nervous now. The win is right there, right in front of me. Obviously, just finishing on the podium would be enough, and the fact that I'm ahead of Norris and Russell is a plus, but I want that win. I want it, I want it, I want it. Alright, so going around for another lap. That's good. So it's going to be lap 15 when we actually start racing, which is 11 laps to the end, which is precisely when I was told these tyres would last for. So that's not too bad. I made the right strategy in not going onto the hard tyres again. Saved a hell of a lot of fuel. If I had known that there'd be a safety car for this long, I would have gone under fuel. Right, here we go. It's going to be at the end of this lap for sure. Though I'm not too sure how this Verstappen tactic's going to work, considering there's the left and right handers before the long straight. But we'll see. I wonder when Norris is going to decide to pit, because he's going to need to pit at some point. Does he stay out for as long as he can, pit on the final lap? Or does he pit now and just use the medium tyres as much as he can until the end of the race? Going to be very interesting. I think Red Bull messed up his strategy though, for sure. Russell could be a problem later on in the race, because his hard tyres are going to be a lot better than my mediums at the end of the race, that's for sure. Right, I'm starting to get close now. Got to start jockeying Leclerc. Actually, am I going to even be able to overtake him down the straight? Because he's going to have way better top speed than I do. Safety car in this lap. Here we go.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature. And remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
Yep. I need to be on the inside. Ugh! I'm waiting for the moment Leclerc goes. There we go. I can't cause it now. I'm squeezing Leclerc out. Squeezing him out. Unless he wants to go into the wall. There we go.
Clear.
I was ready for it. Let's see what we can do here. Let's go. Come on. Break the slipstream. Did I hit something just then? Was that Leclerc who hit me just now? Certainly felt something.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button. Tyre wear rates are lower than we expected. Stay out a little longer if you can.
Huh? You say what? Absolutely not. They actually want me to box. Don't be you silly.
Copy that.
They actually want me to box. What have they been smoking? Ooh, I hit the wall. Oh, lad. No damage. Thank God for that.
Looking good.
You just said you wanted me to damage the pits. Stop lying to me.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 10.4 seconds.
Me and Leclerc pulled away from Norris.
Leclerc behind.
Is Leclerc boxing?
Lap, 1 minute 40.8. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. We think they've got 1 more stop.
Oh, they're boxing as well. Okay, now this is interesting. This is very... So Russell is in the driver's seat right now. Russell is in the proverbial driver's seat right now. Okay. Thought we were going to the end of the race here. Me and Leclerc, but I guess not. I think Tsunoda has to pit as well. He's on a set of hard tyres as well. He hasn't been on anything else. We're up a gap already. Feels pretty spread out already. I'm a bit surprised about that. 4.1 clear of Norris. He's keeping Russell at bay very nicely for us. I definitely want to see if I can get to the end of the race on these tyres. Oh! That was not good. That was not good. It turned in too early. Oh, damn it. Right. This will be my first and only flashback. Always once. Get that corner wide berth this time. Oh, no, don't want to be in hot lap. What the hell was that? Front end did not want to turn in at all just then. And that's a tricky part of the racetrack as well. That's a very nice take of that corner there. I feel like this bit here, just left and right hander, is where I lose the most amount of time, and then down to the pit straight is just a catalyst of what happens between those two corners.
Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push.
Yeah, all good.
Russell's gotten ahead of Norris. 6 laps to go. No. 8 laps to go. My mistake. Norris did a fabulous job holding up Russell for as long as he did. I think Russell's going to start reeling us in now. Jesus, the rear end, what was happening there?
Don't forget, box this lap.
6 seconds clear. Where would that come out? 13th place? Absolutely not. Ride or die on these tyres. Leclerc, are you boxing? Nope, he's not boxing.
Leclerc is behind you, and the time last lap, 1:41.1. They're on old mediums. We think they've got one more stop.
Oh, he's got DRS, got good acceleration. Here he comes. Needed the straight to be a bit longer there. Missed the apex a little bit. I'm struggling a little bit on these tyres now. Go away, Leclerc. Hurry up and just dive into the pit so I can just worry about Russell behind me, please. 6 tenths. He's going to pass me here if he doesn't dive into the pits. To that corner rather nicely. Almost a second up. Trying to reduce the amount of slipstream he gets off me. No, dive into the pits, no! Oh yeah, he dived into the pits, there we go. Woo! Six laps, come on, car.
Gap to your teammate behind, 26.5 seconds.
Soft tyres, okay. Soft tyres for Leclerc. He's definitely going to get the fastest lap of the race. I guess that'll be his consolation prize. Wait a minute, he's not as far behind as I thought he was going to be. It's not too bad for him then. Come on, tyres, please. Work with me here. 7 seconds clear. Just going to dump all my ERS right now. Lost half a second to Russell. If I can just keep it to half a second, we'll win the race. Just trying to make sure I don't make any stupid mistakes. Hitting the wall would obviously be classified as one of them. Leigh, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. Sorry I didn't see your comment earlier. I'm trying to really concentrate. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Teammates in the pits. Got more people in the pits for a second stop than I thought there would be. That is one good thing they've done with this game. Is the fact that other drivers do different strategies, is just not follow the leader. Everyone's doing one strategy. There's a mixture. I do appreciate that for sure.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Yeah, right. This rear end feels terrible. The front end's feeling good. The rear end feels like I'm on glass or something. There's no grip. Oh, too much curb. Let's see. Are you in the Fantasy League? I appreciate you for joining. Thank you very much. In my Fantasy Premier League channel, I do upload the standings after the weekend of football, so everyone can keep track of where they are. If you want to, you can post your team in there before the weekend's action, which is normally Friday. Leclerc posted the fastest lap of the race, to be expected. 4 laps to go, come on. I think I need to maybe send Norris a box of champagne, because him holding up Russell as long as he did really helped me here. Because absolutely flying, god damn. Up into 3rd place. He's only 11 seconds behind me now. Damn. I'm starting to get a bit nervous about what Leclerc's up to. If he catch and passes Russell, then I'm going to be in serious trouble. Even though I'm like 6 seconds clear of Russell, yeah, Leclerc's speed is nothing to nothing to underestimate, that's for sure.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Roger that. I can't afford any mistakes here. None whatsoever. I feel like Leclerc is going to catch me for the end of this race. I have a feeling he's going to catch me. Doing well at keeping my ERS up, that's for sure. Russell's catching me, but not enough to catch and pass me.
Okay, Russell's behind you now. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 12 laps old. Time last lap, 1 minute 43.1.
Must have been. Leclerc drove beautifully in this race. Even though he may not win this race because I win, it's still giving driver of the day for sure. I still haven't seen the little symbol for my tyres on the bottom right yet. So these medium tyres are holding on nicely here for me. Okay, doesn't have DRS yet on Russell, which is good. Got to take him at least another lap here to overtake him, which is perfect for me. Russell's not really catching me like I thought he would, to be honest. Once again, saves a nice amount of ERS here. And 3/10 separating Leclerc and Russell. Very, very close between those two. Let me look at my tyres. Only 53% on the rear right. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Final lap. Yeah, there's definitely no point in pitting again. That would have been quick enough to catch and pass Leclerc with us being on the same tyres. Had to try something different. There's Leclerc. Ah! If it was maybe 2-3 more laps, he would definitely catch and pass me for sure. As I don't make any stupid mistakes, this win's mine. Very happy I stayed out here. Very happy for my pit stop. I went on to the mediums rather than the hards again. Let's go! Might as well use all my ERS. Just dump it all. I come through to win! The Azerbaijan Grand Prix! Let's go!
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
Yes. Nice. Oh, yeah, we're definitely not the quickest out there today, but we did everything well, strategy as well.
Preaching, absolutely right.
The checkered flag is out.
Let's go, come on! He was right, we weren't the quickest.
Because it's victory for Max Verstappen.
Let's see, Lamine says I put all the Japanese players I know in the team and then picked randomly, as in I looked at other players, at other people's teams and just added their players to my team. Fair enough. Fair enough, good luck. Let's go, come on!
There's room for 3 on their podium, but only ever 1 right at the top. Let the celebrations begin.
Come on.
But there can only be 1 on the top step.
Very happy with your strategy.
Number 1, Max Verstappen.
Max Verstappen, absolutely. Got the dub, got the victory. That's what we wanted, that's what we needed. Another win. We're going to increase the gap at the top of the table.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Alright, so finishing positions are as follows. We've got Max Verstappen in first place. Very happy with the win. Charles Leclerc in second. We've got George Russell in third. Kimi Antonelli in fourth. Lando Norris in fifth. Yuki Tsunoda in sixth. He finished where he started. Seventh is Fernando Alonso. 8th is Oscar Piastri. 9th is Alexander Albon. 10th is Carlos Sainz. Finished where he started. Then we've got Pierre Gasly in 11th. Lance Stroll in 12th. Liam Lawson in 13th. 14th is Brendan Leigh. 15th is Oliver Burman. He was up from 22nd, so that's not too bad. He did make some improvement. Esteban Ocon in 16th. 17th is Nico Hulkenberg. 18th is Gabriel Bortoleto. 19th is Jack Doohan. 20th is Paul Aron. Isaac Hadjar is 21st. Ayrton Senna is 22nd. Right, let's have a look at the table. So we have 63 points now, the gap at the top of the table between us and George Russell. Level on points between George Russell and Charles Leclerc at 235 points apiece. Lando Norris is 10 points behind them, so he's not out of it so far. Teammate's still in 8th, that seems to be his position. 9th and 10th, both McLaren drivers on 77 points apiece in the constructors. 52 points separating Mercedes and Red Bull. I think we've been able to close the gap a little bit on Red Bull now. So we're under 10 points to Red Bull. That's what, 8? Gap between us and Red Bull now, I think. So it's not too far. The gap also, Ferrari aren't too far behind us either. So we have something to look forward to. Alright, let's go. Have a look at the replays and then I'll end the stream. You'll win. Okay, Lamine. Driftle, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. I apologize if I said your name wrong. Welcome. I don't think I've seen you before. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you enjoy. I said it right. Okay, good. Glad to hear it. Don't want to be disrespectful to people. So the first lap wasn't too bad. Obviously had to turn into Norris to make sure I didn't hit the wall on the inside. But after that we were able to make some good progress. I think Leclerc made some good progress as well, getting into first place. We're able to overtake Norris and Russell, and then yeah, Leclerc was just too quick for us after that. What team are you playing as? My own team. Playing as my own team. This is my career. Drifter, if you look in the description, you'll see some information about this series. So, information like... Actually, have I even updated it? Hold on. Good thing you actually asked that question, because I'm slacking. Have I not? Oh no, I have. Okay, never mind. For a second, I thought I didn't upgrade the update the stream. Okay, let me refresh. Just double check. Okay, yes. So as I was saying, if you look in the description, you'll see my team name, my first driver, second driver, the engine that I'm using, my main sponsor as well, you'll see down there. So just the basic information about this season. Also, any driver transfers that's happened this season. So Lewis Hamilton's retired. Max Verstappen obviously moved to our team, Impact Racing. Lando Norris has moved to Red Bull. Ayrton Senna's moved to Ferrari. Alexander Albon's gone to McLaren. Lawson to Williams. Paul Aron to Racing Bulls. So we saw a few moments ago us overtaking Norris. Now we're hunting down Leclerc. Well, in actuality, we're hunting down Russell because Leclerc was just too quick for us. I think let's follow Leclerc because he's the one who's obviously overtaking Russell first. And I think it's lap 11, I think, when the safety car comes out. So I need to remember to follow the... I love that camera. That camera's awesome. I need to follow... I think it's one of the Williams that spins. I need to remember to find them. So you can watch how it happens. DRS for Leclerc. No, Norris ain't going Red Bull. In real life, probably not. But in this one, he is. As you can see, look, I'm on Norris now. And he's in Red Bull. You can recognize his helmet. Oh, very close between Leclerc and Russell. Yep. I would crash out if that... could you imagine Verstappen and Norris as teammates? Oh, Lord. Did it look like Russell took too much curb there? This one here. Yeah, it looks like he took too much curb and he had to correct the car, slow it down and then turn in more, which obviously allowed Leclerc to gain on him a bit. I like this camera view as well, just on the side of the driver's helmet. It's pretty cool. That felt like a little bit too slow. This feel normal, but then with Russell, it's like he went a bit slow, like he thought he was going to hit the wall there. Ooh, oh, I think Leclerc hit the wall. A little bit of oversteer. I almost hit the wall on the right. Jesus. We're all living dangerously right now. Oh, actually, I want to see this going through the castle section. Look, you can barely see, even from this angle, you can barely see what's going on. Yet somehow they don't actually hit the walls everywhere. Crazy. Let's see. Driftle says, nah, I like Lando Norris because we close in age. Okay, fair enough. What team do you support? Ferrari. Always have, always will, and Ferrari are the team that just... I think they're the most frustrating teams to support in F1 history. Without question. They have the amazing history, they've got two amazing drivers, they've got all the resources that a team could possibly want. Here comes Leclerc down the inside. But they can't stop getting out their own way. They're their own worst enemies, without question. Forget Mercedes, Red Bull, McLaren. It's Ferrari that their biggest issue is. It's so frustrating. Okay, so Leclerc's got by Russell. It's my turn now. Had a little peek just to show Russell I'm here. during the middle sector, and coming up to the final sector is where I think I gain the most amount of time on the cars around me. And then obviously it's just the pit straight, I lose a heap of time. Just gaining on him nice and easy here. I really would like to know who thought that castle section was a good idea. As you can see, I would I'll go over the white line where the track's supposed to be, just to open up the corner a bit more. Which plan is Ferrari on right now? Well, what do you mean plan? What do you mean? Do you mean position? What position they're at? Do I get him in here? I feel like I do. I feel like I'm close enough. What's the gap? 4 tenths. Yeah, I should be able to get him here. Yeah, around the outside. There we go. Get the position. Very happy with that. Now, I don't think anything else happens, so let's speed things up now and just see... Oh, wait a minute. Action at the back. Norris. Norris has got DRS on Senna. Senna's got DRS on Russell. Close fighting here. No, because Ferrari pit stops. What do you mean pit stops? What do you mean? What, they slow pit stops? Or do you mean like because they can't stop getting out of each other's way, when it means like they have slow pit stops, their decision making takes forever, so by the time the decision would have helped them, they've already lost the advantage, they've already lost too much time. So if, for example, Leclerc's ahead of Hamilton, but Hamilton's got fresher tyres, it will take them 5 laps before they decide Leclerc let Hamilton through. By then, Hamilton being stuck behind Leclerc, his advantage on the new tyres is already gone, so they don't have any advantage. Whereas Red Bull, Mercedes and McLaren, if they're in that situation, the moment Hamilton got up to Leclerc, Leclerc get out of the way. That's one of the things that's so annoying with Ferrari. It really is. Just make the decision quick, and then if you want to at the end of the race say, Hamilton, you weren't able to overtake Verstappen, please give the place back to Leclerc. Fair enough, but they just take way too long. For me, I'm okay with switching strategies because there are things that happen in an F1 race that you can't necessarily account for. So being able to switch your strategies, I'm okay with. What I'm not okay with is always going for the wrong strategy all the time, which is what Ferrari's best at, going for the wrong strategy. Whether it be they pit too early, they pit too late, whether it be they tell the driver to get out of the way, not soon enough, whether it be... Okay, we're close to lap 11 now. Let me... I don't think it's Sainz who made some... Oh, that was a bit of a wobble from Sainz. Let's speed things up. So, it's just frustrating. They have what it takes. Like, in the last race just gone, Azerbaijan, in practice, they looked good. They looked really good. Both Hamilton and Leclerc looked good. I think, for what I understand, Hamilton... here we go. One of them's going to spin, and there's Williams right behind, so it's pretty close. There we go. Oh, damn! That's actually a good camera view, actually, of it. So he literally loses the rear end, smacks into one area, and then smacks into the other. That camera is terrible. Let's see if I can switch it up a bit. There we go. Let's rewind. Let's have a look again from this angle. So he goes in, maybe he has a bit of dirty air, which costs him here. He just gets on the power way too much. He forgot that he's got another pedal called brake. Because he hits the wall and he's still hitting the accelerator and he smashes into the other wall. Wow, so that's a safety car. That's when we decide to pit, and here comes a screw job for me and my team now. Like Schumacher with Ferrari when he was in his prime. Oh no, when Michael was at Ferrari, yeah. Yeah, here's the thing though. it wasn't just Michael Schumacher. He had Ross Brawn. He's a genius in F1. And he had, I think his name is John Todd. I think John Todd at one point was the head of the FIA, who's obviously the governing body of F1, if I remember correctly. So he knows what he's doing. She had 2 people in charge, both who knew what they were doing. So then when it came to Michael, he was already like the icing on top of the cake, basically. They already had the foundations with John Todd and Ross Brawn. And then they bring in Michael, who knows what he's doing and actually really quick. What more could you ask for? And then obviously they had the amazing car as well. This pit stop. Look at this. I want to just quickly look at something here. Where's Leclerc? I want to see this from Leclerc's point of view, because he's coming down the pits. I mean, the issue I'm having, I would have been out before Leclerc. So even before Leclerc had to pit again, I would have been ahead of him. But because of my team of rubbish, I ended up right behind him. Unbelievable. Red Key Moon, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. But yeah, Michael Schumacher's the one who got me into F1. I still remember the first time I saw F1. I was down at my nan's, and back then we didn't have any of these smart televisions or televisions that can connect to the internet, Netflix, none of that stuff. It was basically an old-fashioned television. You had to go up to the television in order to change the channel. You had to put like a a coat hanger in the back to make sure you could get some signals. And I was flicking through the channels, and I just saw F1 on. But I didn't know what the hell this was. I just saw a guy driving around the track. I think it was the French Grand Prix, the old French Grand Prix track. It was Magny-Cours, and it was Michael Schumacher on his qualifying lap, going through the second sector. And I just saw the red car, red helmet with white stars on it, and I thought, yeah, I'm a fan. And ever since then, I've been watching. That was the year 2000 till now. So I've been watching F1 for 25 years now, and I haven't stopped. I've watched every single race. Well, that's kind of an exaggeration. I've watched almost every single race. There's probably like 1 or 2 I just haven't watched. Either it's the like Japan, where it's like what 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, nah, I'm too tired, I just can't watch it. But once I wake up, I'll try and watch it immediately afterwards. Alright, so lap 15 I think it is, or 14. Yeah, okay, let's speed things, let's go backwards. Okay, so here we go. So this is a test of my foot control here, to make sure I don't overtake Leclerc before we cross the safety. No, before I cross the finishing line, because obviously that's an illegal overtake. So at this point already, I'm quicker than Leclerc, but I had to keep on letting off the power to make sure I didn't overtake him before the finishing line. But once we cross the finishing line, look at that, side by side into the corner, easy overtake, and there we go. Got first place. Very happy with that. Let's follow Leclerc, because Leclerc does a madness now when he decides to pit. He is trying to overtake me around the outside. That's obviously not going to happen. Even in real life, that's never going to happen. It's Max Verstappen. He'll rather put you in the wall than allow you to overtake him. I was very surprised he was actually going to pit again, to be honest. Of course, no issue for Leclerc. He has a smooth pit stop. Me, nope. Where does he come out? 7th. Ahead of Norris. That was probably a good thing there. They wound up ahead of Norris. Where is Norris? Oh no, Norris was in the pits as well with him. Okay, okay, fair enough. Alright. Leclerc did very well. He's in 7th right now, 6 laps to go, and he's able to get back to 2nd place and be within what, 4 seconds of me? Pretty good. He's almost pushing Piastri through corners now. Almost pushing him. Like, come on, hurry up, get away. I would have been by Piastri by now. I would have dived down the inside of there. Probably would have caused a collision, but no way I would want to waste time. Had to have an entire lap behind Piastri. Good lord. Yeah, Piastri helped me out there. He helped me out big time. If Leclerc had all this lap ahead of Piastri, he would have flown. He would have gained that 3 seconds already on Alonso. And those 3 seconds would have translated to being right behind me. Piastri's dived into the pits as well. Damn. She was on pretty bad tyres anyway. Did Alonso pit? I feel like Alonso pitted as well, didn't he? Yeah. I think Alonso pitted. Yeah, Alonso pitted as well. Okay, cool. So he didn't really have to... Aside from Piastri, he didn't have to overtake any of these guys. Everyone else is in the pits. Okay, fair enough. That's one thing I really do want to do at some point in my life, is go see an F1 race for real. That's one thing I regret as well. Not being able to see Michael Schumacher drive a Ferrari in his prime. Oh my god. That would have been awesome. That, watching Roger Federer play at Wimbledon, centre court. Watching The Rock in his prime in the early 2000s in WWF. Forget WWE, WWF. Yes, those are the three I wish I could have done, but yeah, those are not possible now. Sad. Very sad. Alright, didn't mean to change the camera. I think this is the longest I've spent on replay on my streams. And to be honest, I'm not bored. So he's 3.5 behind Antonelli. Skip. What's he is now? 3.2. Oh, you took him already. Damn, okay. So it's just pretty much down the straight. So it's nothing really too surprising, I guess. See some cars on the other side of the track. It's a nice simple overtake here from Leclerc. Bit of a wobble going on. DRS. Is he using ERS by any chance? No. He's not using ERS. Well, overtake, I should say. He's using DRS, though. She's at 78%. What's mine? 36. 90% for Russell. Didn't really gain much on me. Okay, speed things up again. You should be catching up to Russell here. Right, let's follow. Let's see how an F1 driver would see here. Look at that. Can't see your front wing. Can't see the edges of your tyres. You have to literally be one with your car to know whether you're going to hit the wall or not. This is one way you can earn a lot of it. Ooh, bit of a wobble there from from Leclerc, sorry. Damn. This is one way to gain an understanding of what F1 drivers see, because look at this. Wow. Gonna follow all the way around in this view. You subbed, I appreciate that. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. Did he turn a bit too much there? I felt like he turned way too much. Yeah, I think he turned a bit too much there. Well, I said that wrong. He had to turn that much, otherwise he would have hit the wall. I think he carried a bit too much speed there. Here we go. Slipstream. Here we go. There I am in distance. Ooh, that's a bit worrying. Nice and easy down the inside. Second place for Leclerc. And that's pretty much it. Signature success. Just got a trophy, so I'm assuming Verstappen has signed a new contract with us. Oh my god, we're still not fan rating 6 yet. Game! Being stingy, just give me it already. We signed Verstappen for next season. Oh. What happened? Accepted. Yes, there we go. Great news. Our contract offer has been accepted and we have signed Max Verstappen for next season. Let's go. Love that. Beautiful. Okay. Activities. What we got? Oh, we got a bit of time. Love that. So, we are going to do... we are going to... What's this? Reduce the cost of developing chassis upgrades. No. It's research we need. But it's only by 10% though. 10% is rubbish. Reduce time taken to research by 15%. By 7 days though. 5%. I think that one's better because we're going to actually do that in a few moments time. So anything else we do here for 3 minutes? 3 days, sorry, no. Podium celebration, absolutely. Victory celebration as well. We'll go perception, short, no, focus. Let's go you. Actually, just focus on the drivers, might as well. Perception. And then what we got here? Sponsors discovery, yes. Fan outreach, yes. Secondary sponsor discovery again. And now this one. Reduce cost and nothing else. I don't want to demoralize any of my teams. Error breakthrough, love that. So we can get the final components for the aero and chassis. Oh, there's two. I thought there was just one. Okay, so buy that. Yes, please. Start research and then go for this one. Diffuser, buy that. Lovely. Chassis. Brakes, absolutely. Work on that. And the final one is rate reduction. Cool. Lovely. Let's go. Actually, no. I need to get some more stuff, don't I, for the facility improvements. Cool. Alright, I think it's a good time to end the stream here. We'll be back again tomorrow. I think it's Monster Hunter tomorrow, so please do look out for that. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, also, because it's Monster Hunter, if any of you got Monster Hunter, you want to play with me tomorrow, you're more than welcome to. We can finish some, we could do some quests, get any armor or weapons you want to do. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. Links will be as usual on the description box down below. Aside from that, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again tomorrow for my next live stream. Aside from that, laters.